What's good, y'all? You know, one of the things that I've never quite understood about this digital age that we live in is the simple fact that people will go out of their way to watch content to which they know that they are not going to enjoy. You know, they're going to go out of their way to watch content that they know is going to piss them off, that is going to trigger them, that is going to evoke a negative emotion out of them. So you mean to tell me out of the billions and billions, if not trillions of videos that you can watch on the internet, you made the conscious decision to click on the video that you know was going to piss you off. You clicked the video and said, watch this stupid shit that this person's going to say. Watch this. Why? Now, there's two differences I want to make very clear before we get into this, because y'all know I get random, I go all over the place. But before we get into this, let's go ahead and start with a disclaimer. Now, I know it's the internet, okay? Now, I'm not saying that I don't want people to go out there and watch content that has an opposite position to which they stand. No, it's very important to see what the other side of the aisle is saying. Okay, and you have to admit when the other side makes a valid point. See, that's the other thing. We have biases that are so important to understand, because a lot of people still do not understand the power of the algorithms in people's lives. And I might make a separate video on that, but these algorithms, people like the YouTube, especially YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, they will pump you content based off of what keeps you on the app the longest. So sometimes, based off of your algorithms, they will pump you the things that you like the most, or they will pump you the things that you really hate. Because the things that you really hate, you watch just as much as the things that you love. Because love and quote, quote, hate is love and fear. But for the sake of this video, love and hate are the same thing. It's just a degree of expression. So as much as you love something, as much as you hate something, the way that the internet works, you'll watch them equally, right? But why? Why would you go out of your way to do that? You know, and say, I understand. So let's see. I know I told you I'm random. The other side, the other thing, the other disclaimer, that part of the internet is sometimes you just get clickbaited. You know, you're gonna watch like, let's just say it's like it's a single word title. It's just religion, right? Religion. Okay, well, what are they going to be talking about? And then you get on it, and then this person's like anti-religion. You, no, I don't like stuff like that. And then you click off. Cool, you clicked off. You were no longer interested in the content, and you clicked off. Now, yes, we get into the world where this could be closed-mindedness or whatever, but, you know, there's so many different facets to this conversation. But nevertheless, I never understood why people will go out of their way to click on something that they know that's going to trigger them. For example, we'll start with something a little bit lighter, and then we'll get into the deep stuff so people can click off wherever they feel like it. Kevin Samuels, for example, rest in peace to the man. You know, it's a, like, love him or hate him, it's like he did spark a conversation, right? And one of the things that he did, though, was he exposed to me people that will go out of their way to argue on the internet. People would get so triggered by the things that he was saying that they will go live in front of thousands of people to argue with him. They will spend an hour and a half, 2 hours, however long his streams are. I never participated in his live streams or anything like that. But, you know, however long they were, they will spend hours of their day to sit in the chat and say how ignorant he is, how stupid he is, how misogynistic he is. Why are you participating in his content? Do y'all not understand how the internet works? You are giving him power. Or were, I guess. You know, you are giving these content creators power because you are boosting their algorithms. The more that you participate in their chats, the more that you leave comments, the more that you like and dislike their videos, that is community engagement. You are making their platform larger. Oh my God, look at the stupid idiot. Look at him. Look. So now you shared the content to which you don't like. Why do you think Justin Bieber got so popular? It was a cool thing to hate on him for a while, right? But why did he get so big? Because love him or hate him, you shared his content. And he got bigger. So you shared his content, but oh my God, look at this stupid baby. Oh my God, I hate this song. Look at this stupid video. And you shared it with them. You shared it with your friend. And one person is going to say, oh my God, this is so stupid. And they shared it with their friend. Oh my God, this is so stupid. But eventually you share it enough that there's going to be some people like, oh, that song's kind of catchy. I like this song. Hey, And I'm gonna share I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. Hey, look at this song, it's kind of catchy, isn't it? Oh my god, it is kind of catchy. Hey, this song, and then it just starts playing ping pong. But nevertheless, more and more people are seeing the content that you, being the source point, disliked. So once you start to realize things, once you get out of your own little personal bubble, you start to understand, wait a minute, maybe if I don't like someone's content, I don't give it any energy. I don't share it. I don't do anything with it. I just click off of it. You know, people do not understand the power of the algorithms. And I do want to make a separate video about just talking on a very broad basis. But you have to understand, community engagement, it's just numbers. Likes and dislikes make a big difference. Likes, yes, you get recommended videos, but likes and dislikes both contribute to community engagement. When you leave comments, negative or positive, that's not registered. Negative or positive comments are community engagement. The more comments that videos have, the more that they get pushed into the algorithms. So if you don't like someone, ignore it. If you have nothing good to say, say nothing at all. That's the simple way of the internet. Let me give y'all another pro tip. The thing that got me going on this little thought for this video was me doing my crypto research, right? Now, for those of y'all know I'm really big into crypto because I'm prepared for both sides of what's coming in this world. Right now, we are living in pandemonium. I still believe, even with all the spiritual stuff and the cosmic things happening, I still believe that the things that are going on in our society as we know it is organized chaos. I'm a little bit of a conspiracy guy because a lot of these conspiracies aren't conspiracies, but nevertheless. But with that being said, I do believe that we are being ushered into the digital age. You are seeing all these QR codes pop up around the world, are you not? You know, these little things like you go into these restaurants nowadays and they just say, scan this QR code. Those are going to be your payments in the future. And I'm trying to get a lot of y'all ready for this. I'm prepared for the digital age where crypto runs everything and everything's done through the blockchain. And I'm looking through everything that's also the end of the world, and this whole society as we know is about to collapse. I'm prepared for both sides. The term is hedging your bets. So if you think the world's going to go one way, you stack all of your assets on the opposite side. So when this one collapses, this one rises. I'm just playing both sides of the fence because I'm an infinite. I can win in any avenue that I go in. This is what an abundance mindset is, right? But anyway, see, y'all know I'm random. I told y'all. But while doing my crypto research, there's someone that I particularly like. He's like the white version of me, but his name is Zach Rector, okay? And one of the things I like about him is he's just not afraid to say what he feels. You know, there's certain things that he says I disagree with, but I know that they are coming from a place of research. They're coming from a place of diligence. They're coming from a place of, you know, internal power that said, this is my belief system. This is how I do it. And I'm just moral. He said plenty of times, you believe in what you want to believe, but you can't ignore some of the facts. You can't ignore the things that you're seeing. And he talks about, you know, crypto research and like, I'm going to give, and once again, I've learned to, you know, be a little bit quieter about what I'm investing in and stuff, but I'm going to give you some obvious little wink, nudges. There's certain people that I watch, Digital Asset Investor, XRP Shiz, wink, nudge, Zach Rector, what's his name? Alex Cobb. He's kind of like he just kind of talks the way I do with a little bit of crypto stuff. There's someone else I'm trying to remember right now. Kevin Cage. You know, go look at these types of people and you see the type of stuff that I'm looking into. Wink, nudge. All right. If you're trying to get into crypto, these are some of the people that I watch, right? But when Zach Rector, this is an observation that I made. Just a little pro tip for those of you on the internet. For those of you that are watching YouTube on the mobile on your phones, one of the easiest things that you can do is go into the comment section and tap like people's little emblems, right? And when you tap that emblem, I'm not sure, it doesn't seem to work on YouTube Shorts, but on people's like actual content, on people's actual pages, like the full videos, if you tap the little emblem, it more than likely will show you if, number one, if they're a public subscriber, or number two, if it shows their top three recent posts on that channel. So if you see, one of the things that I do is in the crypto world, there's a term called FUD, F-U-D. And F-U-D is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Now you see why I pay such attention to it with me having also like borderline, well, it's like, a spiritual channel. One of the things that we do is peace, love, happiness, yay, knowledge, truth, wisdom. But then you see the opposite side of the aisle with the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's very important to know what the enemy is doing for you, right? Now, the way that this fear, uncertainty, and doubt, this FUD stands out to me is there are thousands and thousands of crypto scams out there. Elon coin, Come Rocket, Squid Games coin. They're called rug pulls. And there's no FUD in there. But for the coins that are going to be used in the new financial system, if it is rolled out in the way that has been planned, that is where the FUD is. That is where people are telling you not to invest in this. Don't look at this. It's a shit coin. Wait. Why isn't all this Why isn't all this in these coins that are blatant scams? Why isn't all these people looking out for you saying, don't buy this scam coin? Why isn't this information being pumped in those? Oh, they don't want you to have this type of stuff. They don't want you investing in this type of stuff because this is how you get financial freedom in the new world. As it's like this is like the transition from the old guard to the new, from the old way of money to the new way of money. And there's what's going on is the transition of wealth. You see why I leave this type of information 11 minutes into the video? The people that get bored don't have the attention spans. They don't have the willpower to see people's complete mindsets, complete thought process before coming to a conclusion on their new decisions. They see what they want. They hear the first thing that they don't like. They click off without understanding what the full detail of what that video is going to entail, right? So I'm trying to give you all the game. But this is how I do my research. Yes, a part of it is actually learning the technical details of what you are watching on any field, whether it's crypto, cars, real estate, land ownership, soil science, horticulture, you're making a new Yu-Gi-Oh card deck, how to get your Pokemon to level 100, whatever. Go look at the communities to which you are doing your research in. The community would speak volumes because one voice is just one guy on the screen like me. But then the tens, the hundreds, the thousands of people that are responding show the community, show the health of the community, show the people that are gravitating to this individual on the screen's word. When you go into people's lives, like Kevin Samuels, okay, that's a little bit different. And rest in peace to the man. It's like he was a controversial figure. Now, depending on what side of the aisle you sit on, is this a person that you support and you like his message? Or is this a person that considerably triggers you? That brings up negative emotions out of you, kind of like in the crypto world. The fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Get out of this coin now. Don't buy this coin. It's going to crash. That's fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And that makes me look at things a certain type of way. You want me to do that. You are trying to control me by fear. Whenever I see fear, I do the opposite, and it helps me win every single time. That's why you need level-headed, unbiased opinions on things. Right? Now, yes, when you see people that have their thing, I've seen XRP shiz, and not trying to give power to somebody, but there's someone, I can't lie, a shortcoming of mine. When I started my channel, there was a dude named Ace MGTOW. When people have what they support in their name, you know that they're going to have a very strong bias. Now, they could be very knowledgeable in what they're talking about, or they could just be a fanboy of something. That's up to you to practice your discernment on, navigating these streets, these internet streets. You feel me? I forgot where I was going with that. But nevertheless, it's like the communities are very important. So when you go into a community, what's it like? If you go to a so-called spiritual content creator and you see a whole bunch of drama, you see a whole bunch of bickering in the comment section. Wait, hold on. Why are so many people, why is so much negativity being attracted to you? Now, of course, there's always going to be the one or two. There's always going to be that. It's the internet, right? But wait. Every single video that you have is just a whole argument every time. It's arguments, it's name calling, it's this and that. Wait. But you're supposed to be so high and mighty. Why are so many people being attracted to you like that? Now, don't get me wrong. This is why I also say you have to click these people's names. And I'm sure there's probably a way to do it on the desktop app. But like when you do it on mobile, you can see this. So it's like, oh, this person watches every single video and just pumps this negative content, these negative comments. Okay, I now know to ignore them. But wait a minute. Someone is that dead set on spreading negativity on this person's channel. Let me see what they're talking about that's evoking this much of a response, because they might be on to something. Once again, I'm a contrarian. When I see fear, I do the opposite. When people say that this coin is going to the moon, I balance it out. I'm like, okay, I doubt that, but let me see why you came to that conclusion. You have to come to the whys. You have to understand that there's certain people that speak on a certain topic. Now me, I get it. I'm all over the place. I'll say some things that you like in this video and you'll hate me in the next video because I don't hold my tongue. And my opinions change as I grow. Life has changed. Life is growth. My opinions may change with me. There's certain things that I know that I'm going to quote, quote, die with. And there's some things that I'm like, there's some room. I may be wrong on this. There's some room for error. And then, you might hear me say something. If you go watch, I have 600 something videos on my channel. If you want to go back, you might hear something that I've grown out of. There might be some things I said on my development as a man. That's why I talk on Kevin Samuels. I speak about Patrice O'Neal. Kevin Gates. There's like certain people that have helped me along the way. There's some people that I've fallen off of. There's some people that are new in my life. And because I've grown, I now resonate with their message. There may be a point that we didn't resonate with the message at all, but as we've both grown in our journeys, we met at a certain point. It's like, now that we've both grown, we can both, share our opinions on certain things now. And it's like, I get it. And you came to that conclusion based off of those life experiences, and I came to these conclusions off of what I've experienced, right? Now, on the internet as well, there are clout chasers. There is fake spiritual. There is whatever. Screw my English. It's like there is fake spiritual. There are people that are just copying and pasting other people's content to make a buck. For example, and this is just an internet rant. There's something that bothers me, and I know it's young people. But they will post a 10-second clip that just says, please subscribe, please subscribe to me, give me 1 sub, please, so I know it's possible. How about you make content that people actually enjoy? How about you make content that serves a purpose, whether it's to make people laugh, make people think, empower people, even if it is to trigger people. Hey, be good at being a troll. I'm with the light and the dark. If you're going to troll people, be the best troll you can be. I'm sorry, some people say, oh, you're supposed to be for the light. I'm for balance, but find your role, find your niche, and do it. For example, Tekashi 6ix9ine. You hate him or love him, you know his name. He got the rainbows. He got the tats all over his face. He's a quote, quote, snitch, even though if you really look into it, he's not really a snitch. He protected himself. But neither here nor there. I don't care enough to it. I don't care to give it too much energy. But nevertheless, you know his name. Nevertheless, he's living in the mansion. Nevertheless, he's on TV. Nevertheless, he's on podcasts. Hate him or love him, he got his desired result. Your name is in his mouth. That's the internet. And for those of you that act like you can't make your way, all I do is sit in front of my camera and just talk about what I'm thinking about. But the thing that a lot of people resonate with me is no matter whether you hate or love what I'm saying, you know that I'm not lying to you. I'm not just making up stuff to get people to click. Most of my videos after 2 weeks of being up only get like 40, 50 views. And I don't pay attention to that. I just see it when I'm organizing my thing. I just happen to see it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Because I know that the 10 people that actually religiously watch my videos, they're getting something from that. In all honesty, I'm talking to 10 people when I make my videos. But some of my videos can get randomly algorithmed. I know how this works. Sometimes it's just luck of the draw. My 1-year semen retention video, that thing got algorithm. That thing has tens of thousands of views on it. That's how half of y'all found my channel in the first place. You feel me? Oh, we got the trash truck driving by right now. And it has to park right here. We're going to talk over it. But anyway, so all I'm saying is practice discernment when you're on the internet. Practice, knowing when something is right for you. Hold up. I don't know why these things gotta be so loud. But anyway, say practice that discernment. Make sure you're getting your information from legitimate sources. I'm not saying that you have to agree or disagree. I'm not saying to only watch the content that you like. All I'm saying is pay attention to everything, not just the subject matter, not just, the fancy editing skills. No, 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 no. Look into the unspoken things. Look into the things that they're not focusing on. Look into the comments section. Look into the things that they're doing. Huh? I don't know what you're saying. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever, he'll be all right. Anyway, so I'm 20 minutes in. I'm not restarting that. I'm back home, so my mom wanted to talk to me. But nevertheless, it's like, pay attention to all this type of stuff, because that is how you navigate these streets. The same way that you have to learn a map of your neighborhood, the same way that you have to learn a map, you have to learn the key points in a new city that you're living in, a new country that you're living in. You need to know how to navigate the internet as well, so you don't get lost in the sauce, so you don't end up utilizing your valuable time arguing with a bunch of usernames, with a bunch of bots. And I'm not saying bots like the people like that can't think for themselves. No, I mean the actual bots, the robots that are programmed to send spam into like people's comment sections. That's what I'm talking about. To be able to differentiate. Hey, what's going on, man? To be able to differentiate, who, if you're talking to a real person or not. For example, it's like, especially when you're trying to get into crypto, understand that in the comment section, if someone comments to you, it will literally say their whole name, the content creator's name. Hey, what's going on, man? Like, the content creator's name is going to be highlighted. But in the crypto world, it's like crypto world, and sometimes like spiritual posers, they will they'll say like, it'll be like ProfessorMBS, but it'll be like professor with one S. They'll use my same picture. They'll say Professor MBS, but it has one S, but it looks exactly the same. So you think it's me talking to you. You think it's that content creator talking to you. That's not the case. Ours will be highlighted, and it will be known that that's the content creator that you are actually talking to, not a bot, not a scammer. For crypto world, once again, I'm trying to give you all the lay of the land. When you get into crypto, it's like you were going to leave a comment. Once again, go into these crypto content creators and just go look at the comments. It's always going to be a reply. Now, I try to reply to everything, but it's always going to be a reply. And so it's like, hey, message me on WhatsApp. And then they have like the circled numbers, so it can't be detected by the YouTube the censor filter thing. It'll have all this extra stuff. That's a bot. That is a scam program. That is a scammer that's trying to rob you out of your crypto. I actually got by a crypto scam in the beginning of my crypto journey. I will fully admit it. I got scammed, and I felt so stupid. But let me give y'all one last thing, and I'm gonna end this video because I know I'm random. I know I'm all over the place. But it's like, if you ever get scammed, if you ever get cheated, if you ever get anything that like fleeced you out of money, understand something. Do not sit there and be, oh, they got me. Oh, this is so stupid. And do not even reflect anger towards who got you. Look at that as tuition. That was a very expensive payment. That was an expensive life lesson. That was tuition. That was a payment. That lesson costed this much money. Yeah, sure, they can go live with that, and they could go deal with the karma of stealing money from people. That's your dumbass fault. That's my dumbass fault for falling for a scam. Okay, never again. You pick yourself up and you move forward. Navigate these digital streets. Till the next one. Peace.